Hey, what's up, guys? Well, today I want to share some stuff that I caught off the Starman cam, Elon Musk's Starman Star Car or whatever. Um, yeah, there's so much stuff in there. I'm surprised I haven't took that off. But yeah, I've got several images with ships and aliens or demons directly. I mean, hooked onto this thing directly right in front of it, along with proof of this false sun. I mean, this has got it all. But it's weird. They black out a lot of the stuff. I had to lighten it up to really see because I was interested. I mean, a lot of stuff I couldn't see until I actually looked and brightened it up, and stuff I wasn't sure of. I had to double, triple check. So, but we'll get started. I mean, okay, look at the windows. What's weird is a lot of these don't make the windows seem really smudgy, so you can't see through them, and they also black stuff out. And then a lot of times they'll also show lots of reflection. But if you could see through it, you'll know better. There is craft right here. I mean, the whole thing's really hooked up. I'm going to point all this stuff out. And this thing poking out right here is pretty obvious. Because I mean, they do have a thing with a light on it in front. But it's not that. And it doesn't hover from above. I mean, and then the dead giveaway. You got this outline up here. I mean, these things are just standing out in space. Then you got a gray right here with his head. Just sitting up here. I know it's really bad quality, but you can see the eyes, the mouth, and then the shape of the head. And then over here is on the side of the ship, just like I've caught many of times. These are just like the ones I catch on the clouds. You have many windows. Here, here, here. And then it goes up, comes down. I mean, it's like a space station type thing. And then if you look through this window, you can see the metal outside. It's not reflection, that is part of the ship. And then, let's go back to that one. Then we could also see I mean, most people know by now about the uh, lenses. Look at this. I mean, the shadow is like right over him too. And you got it out here. What they got is they got something like this. Then they got a triangle. Then they got an upside down triangle. And then they got another triangle. Then they got a laser shooting through that. And it makes that light. And that's what that red circle is. That is where the laser is coming from. And it's shooting through that light right there. But yeah, I think this is the same one. And actually, look at this, guys. Look, right here. Straight ahead, through the window. Got a window and a gray sitting right here, looking into this car. Look at that. I mean, you see his big bulbous eyes. He's got one on the side here, one on the side here. Little mouth. And he's looking out this window. Pretty crazy. These are some of my older ones, actually. I don't know why I even mixed these in. But you could see this translucent, elongated skull being. I mean, you can see tons of stuff in this one. It's like walking, and then there's this weird machine type thing. It's like a portal type, and you got all these beings sticking their heads out. especially this one. Looks like a reptilian. That is a definite reptilian. And then behind him looks like some grays. And these are these interdimensional craft that are like time-space craft, but they look like bug shells on the back of like a lobster. Actually, a lobster, the shell is like what I've caught these things looking like, with tentacles. See how it comes out, and it comes out like this? It's like a shell. And these things literally curl around like a lobster, and inside of it they have this light, and it's really, really weird. I've caught these whole things in physical form on images that I have lost in my previous memory stack or whatever. Look through this. This is another one. You could see multiple entities or something. It looks kind of like faces to me. He definitely looks like a gray. Poking his head out right there. Eyes, nose, mouth. But you see this metal here and here outside the ship. And these things give off their own light. They can look like a sun. They can get so bright. They're light craft. So they can turn into just a ball of light. And that's kind of what they do to mask. And they try to confuse people on these cameras. Like, oh, it looks like the sun. Either that or they'll do it in front of the sun a lot too. And they'll brighten up. But this one, I can always tell the sun. It never, like, you always have light poking up from here if they try to make it sunlight. But there's no light going above this. That means the light is going down from some craft that is above. And they're just emitting light. Wow. You could see the craft right there. And that was really intriguing. I knew that something had to be checking this thing out. If it was really in space, there's so much activity out there. And you can see how they black stuff out. All this blackness right here. And they're covering images and ships and stuff. Because, yeah, I can see a face right there covered. And then, yeah, look at this whole thing. It's like blacked out. It's part of the ship or something. But it's coming over. It could be another ship, or it could be, just them blacking it out. And then this is another one. This one's pretty solid looking, clear as day. They're not shedding the light on it. And then look out in front. This is a huge craft. Out in front. I was wondering if it was hooked to the car or something. But I've never seen the whole thing. And I doubt it is. For one reason. Because I can see it. Other parts of it and stuff too. That aren't hooked to anything. They're coming out here. I mean, this thing is huge. And then you get in close and you can see a gray on this thing right here. Bam, bam, bam. And there's probably more. Yeah, there's one over there too. But directly in front of this thing. I mean, look at that. It's like a circular. This part. It's like. And then there's like vents and stuff down here. Or something. Or windows. And then it comes in. There's like this circular thing. And you got a gray poking his head out right there. Because I've never seen this on any other view like this, so I know it's not part of it. Here's another one where you could tell. I mean, you could just see that this stuff ain't normal. Look at this. You got this craft outside. There's a gray right there in a blue suit. They tried blacking it out. And they have self-cloaking mechanisms that block some of the frequencies, I'm sure. Look at that. There's I don't know if that's physical or just a screen demon, but it's definitely there. But yeah, there's some. Yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. Got an eye, and a mouth. 2 nostrils. You got another one. I know it's bad quality, guys, but you just gotta make out that facial. I mean, look at it. There's one right under her, too. You can see the shape of the bulbous eyes. Wow. You can almost see the top of this thing, too. It, like, curves around. Here, wait a minute. Wow. That is crazy. You got some craft out here. Yeah, you got a blue suited gray right there. Clear as day. Big bulbous eyes. In a blue suit. I mean, that's... And it looks like something right next to him, too. But that is the clearest one I've seen so far. Whoa. There's another one that's covered in... You can see this black, like, smudge all over him, but you can see through that and see that it's another being. Yeah, definite. Look at this stuff outside of the window. It looks like they're, like, blocking something. That's crazy. Whoa, actually, that's probably just one big craft, huh, or something. This is what I mean by making light. See how it goes all the way across? This is like... And then there's a light in the middle. This is... It's exactly like what you see in the sky with some of these things. There'd be light directly in the middle of it. And they do it to like, mimic the sun or something. Wow. That's crazy. That looks kind of like something. Oh, sorry guys. Probably taking up too much time, but I thought this stuff was pretty cool. And like this, look at this light. I mean, even if you got, say that's like the center. Either, if you wanted to call that the sun, what's this? What is that? Because sunlight doesn't do that. That looks like the shape of a saucer to me with an inner core, doesn't it? or something. I mean, then look at the top. They do a great job of trying to cloak this. It did. It took some work. I mean, to like try to for sure. Yeah, you can even see the outside of this thing. The framework. And then this, what is this? Oh, that's probably part of the car. Yeah, that's the shield. But you could see right here how it's got some framework. Oh, man, that is just wild. That light blows my mind because you know it's not a planet lit up, or else it would be going over top. If it was the Earth and just the sun lighting it up. But it's too wide. The shape is of a saucer. And then on top of that, there's something. If I get close, oh wow. Yeah. Never mind. You see several. You see a gray right there, gray right there, and then something popped up. I haven't looked at this one too much, but it is pretty crazy. Wow. Yeah, look outside. You see this too. This metal structure. And that's not reflection. No, that's not reflection because that's part of. I can kind of see it now. This thing goes up, comes around. Oh, you got another face popping out right there. Just wild, man. Anyways, I think I'll leave it there. That's crazy. But enjoy. God bless. Thanks for watching.